do you find that, like, especially teenagers is
They're a
certain,
tough group.
yeah, right? What do you find them like picking at you and asking you and like what you did and what your experience was like, and how do you share while also feeling okay with like setting up a boundary? Like
Right.
how do you navigate that, I guess, is like what you do want to share, because teenagers especially, they sniff in the room when
Right.
someone is being inauthentic, and they
Exactly.
want to know that you're a real person and that you understand what they're going
Right.
through.
Using my own personal experience with sobriety, being in recovery, that was something I personally looked for in like a counselor,
Mm,
right? I tended to gravitate more towards the counselor that did open up about maybe their alcohol or drug use, or the counselors that were in recovery,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
Like I knew that they were going to understand what I was really going through than say a counselor. And not to knock them, they're great
Right,
counselors too. And this is just my own personal opinion, that a counselor who hadn't been through that,
right,
right? Like
yeah.
I'm going to trust the counselor more that has that experience than the one that doesn't.
Mm-hmm,
And not
mm-hmm.
to say the other ones are bad counselors. They're great counselors, great therapists. Like my own personal therapist, psychologist, I chose him for a reason,
Mm,
because he's in that field.
right.
He has 25 years of sobriety.
Wow.
He knows what it is on a daily basis to be an alcoholic or drug addict, right?
Yeah.
Versus the guy who doesn't have that experience. And, I remember being in institutions where they'd bring in like these young SC kids or these college kids that were in their programs, their graduate programs, and they were very nice. They were
Right.
very knowledgeable. They were smart. And they'd sit there and like ask you their questions like you were some, uh, you know, guinea pig or like
Yeah.
specimen, or they were studying you in a lab or
Right.
something, versus the counselor who had been in your shoes and just knew how to talk to you, man. Like, hey, man, what's going on?
Right.
You know what I mean?